Hello everyone. In today's video we are going to learn how to write the numbers in order starting from the smallest. It's very simple but important also. So you are learning without the calculator. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the rest of this non-calculator series that is very helpful for you. In the previous one, in the topic numbers, we did the simplification of the numbers, fractions, decimals. And now what are we going to do? We are learning ordering numbers starting from the smallest and learning the numbers to write in arrange numbers in ascending order with easy steps. Okay, so small to big is the ascending order. How to write the numbers in orders and arranging them smallest to largest, right? So sometimes you will get the fractions, you can get the decimals, and the other also in the percentages, and also you will get the numbers with some units as well. So we are arranging them in order. So they are all past paper questions. So let's begin the questions. Almost they are 1 mark question. If you do a slight mistake, you will get a 0. You will not get even a 1 mark. So this question, write the following numbers in order starting with the smallest. 0.67, 7/9, 2/3 and 66%. It's better for us to write down in the decimals. So 0.67, if I just check, so 0.67 will be the same 0.67. So we are going to change 7/9. So 7/9 means like this, 7/9. You put a decimal and then a 0. So you will also learn the decimal division as well. So 9 times 7 is 63. The remainder is 7 again. You can put a 0 by yourself, and then again 9 times 7 is 63, and it means that it's a recurring decimal. So that will be 0.777. So I'm just writing down in 2 decimal places, because 0.67 in 2 decimal places, then we can compare it. So 0.77. Now I'm going to check how much is 2/3. So in 2/3, 0 point decimal, and then you can put a 0. All right, 3 times 6 is 18. 2 is remaining again. Okay, so you can put a 0 by yourself, then it is also 3 times 6 is 18, and then it's go on. All right, so because it's also a recurring decimal, so you can write down 0.66. Here I'm writing down one more 6 because the next number is 66%. You know that 66% means 66/100, and then it is 0.66. 0.66. Actually, I have to compare these two numbers, 2/3 and 66. So that's why I wrote in 3 decimal places, because I'm going to compare 0.66 and 0.666, because 0.66 and 0.66 means the same. That's why I wrote 2/3 in 3 decimal places. Okay, and it's a recurring decimal. So I'm just ordering the numbers. The first thing is 3 of them, 1, 2 and 3. All of them, they are in the first number is 0.6. So we are just comparing the second digit. So this is 0.6 and this is 0.6, 0.6. 0.67 will come in the last. Just compare these two, 0.66 and 0.6 only. It means it's ending, so it means 0.60. All right, so it means 0.660 is less than 0.666. Okay, like it's 660 and it's 666. So you just write down 66% as the first number, and 0.666 is the second number, and obviously the third number will be coming this one, 0.67, because the second digit is 67, means 670. Okay, like for example, if you just check 670 and 666 and 660, so this is the least number 1, and this is 2, and this is 3. Whenever you can put a 0 by yourself if there is no number in the last digit after the decimal number. Okay, so that is the third number, and obviously this is the first number is higher, that will be the largest number here. I hope you understood. But in the answer we write down the same number given in the question. Remember this. The first number is 0.66, that is 66%. This one. The second number is 0.666, that's why we are writing down 2/3 here. The third number is 0.67, that is 0.67. That's the original number, we didn't have to change it. The last number is 0.77, that is becoming 7/9. So this is the correct answer for this question. You can just see the question again in the video and understand it. I'm going to the next question. All right, this question is also of 1 mark. Writing the following times in order of size, again starting with the smallest. Please read the question carefully. They can give you any time starting with the largest as well, but here also starting almost it comes in the ascending order. You have to write the numbers in ascending order. So here the units are given: seconds, minutes and hours. It's easier for us always to write down the numbers in the smallest unit, because you multiply. Whenever you change the smaller to the bigger unit, then that in those questions you divide. Okay, so 6500 second is the first number. There's no need to change. 6500 second. Okay, then 110 minutes. You know that minutes to seconds and hours. If I have the minutes to seconds, then I'll multiply by 60. Remember few things, that if it is hours to minutes, you multiply by 60. Minutes to seconds, you again multiply by 60. It means hours to seconds. If we are going to come hours to second, it means multiply by this 60 and the 60, because you're reaching hours to minutes to second. So that is becoming 60 into 60, that is equals to 3600. Hours to second, whenever you do, you multiply by 3600. Okay, 6500 seconds is the first question. 110 minutes is the second number. Minutes to second I'm going to change. So if it is 110, which is in minutes, and I'm going to change 110 into 60, because I'm going to change in seconds. So obviously it's very easy. 6600 seconds. So this is 6600 second. So up till now 6500 is the smaller number, then 6600 second. Okay, now 1 whole 3/4 hours. In 1 whole 3/4 hours, you know that 1 whole 3/4 hours means 1 hour and 3/4 hours. 3/4, we know that 3/4. 3/4 is here. It's easy, that's why I'm telling you. I'm not changing and multiplying. You can also do like multiply by 3600. Do it. That is also easy thing. However, 3/4 hours means 45 minutes. You can multiply by 45 minutes also by 60 to get it into minutes. Okay, 45 minutes into 60 to get into seconds. Remember, here I'm just telling you that your quarter hour is 15 minutes, half hour is 30 minutes, and 3/4 is 45 minutes. But in this question, they both are easy. Whatever you like, you can do it. What I'm going to do, 1 hour means 3600 second. I've explained you here. And 3/4 hours, 3/4 also you can multiply by 3600 plus 3/4 into 3600. Okay, 3/4 into 3600. 4 times 9 is 36. Okay, now what are you going to do? 3600 plus 3 times 9 is 2700. Add it together, then it will become 3600 and 2700, 0 0, and then 7 and 6 is 13, and 2 plus 1 3 3, and 6300 second. So that is 6300 second. Now we are ready to write in order. Okay, so first of all, remember 6500 second means 6500 second. 110 minutes means 6600 seconds. How did we get it? We just multiply by 60. 1 hour 3 over 4 means 1 hour means 3600 second, and 3/4 hours means 2700 second. You can vertically also multiply add 3600 and 2700 like this, and then you can also get 6300 second. So 6300 is the smallest, obviously, and then you will be getting 6500 is the second, and 6600 will be the last one. So ascending order, the first one and the second one and the third one. So 6300 second is the smallest number, means 1 whole 3 over 4 hours is the smallest one. Then comes your 6500 second, and the third one is 6600, means 110 minutes. Alright, now we are moving to the next question. Now in this question, this is 2 marks question, conversion of millimeter, centimeter, kilometer, everything is there. In this video, you're also learning some conversion as well, so that's also beneficial for you. Arrange these lengths in order of size, starting with the smallest. So millimeter is the smallest unit. Just see the conversion first. That kilometer is the biggest one unit. Okay, so 1 kilometers, to whenever we convert into meters, then we multiply by 1000. Okay, and whenever meters into centimeters, then what do? We multiply by 100. Okay, and centimeters into millimeters, then we multiply by 10. Okay, so we'll follow the same thing. We are going to convert all of them into millimeters, and millimeter number 2300 millimeters is the same 2300 millimeters. Okay, 220 centimeters, centimeter into millimeters, just multiply by 10. Okay, so 220 centimeter into millimeter, just multiply by 10, 2200 millimeters. Okay, so just write down 2200 millimeters. Then comes 0.21 kilometers. So 0.21 kilometers to millimeters, multiply by 1000 and 110. So altogether it's 1 million. Three zeros are in the first one, 2 zeros and 1. So kilometers to millimeters you are coming. So you just multiply by 1 million. 1 and then 6 zeros, 1 2 3, and then 1 2 3 again. So you can do it mentally. That is 0.021. It was 0.021. 0.021. 3 digits are already there. Then you put 3 extra zeros to maintain multiplying with 1 million. So millimeters. I hope you remember how to multiply mentally by 10, 100, 1000 and all these into decimals also, and divide also. So that is becoming 21,000 millimeters. Okay, so it is 21,000. The previous were in only 2,300 and 2,200, and obviously 21,000 is the largest among these three. 2 whole 1 over 4 meters. It means 2.25. Quarter is 0.25. So 2 whole 1 over 4 this is in meters, is equals to 2.25, because quarter is 0.25. Okay, so that is in meters. Meters to centimeter we multiply by 100, and then into millimeters we multiply by 10. So it means for this one, what do? You just do this meters to millimeter multiply by 1000. Okay, so you are just multiplying by 1000. Two digits are already there, so you just put one extra zero to that is 0.25, that is becoming, why not we do it here, 2.25 times 1000 is equals to 225. Two numbers are there, put one extra zero to get it into millimeters, so that is 2250 millimeters. Okay, so this is 21,000 for sure. It is the largest one. It is the fourth one because it is in 1000, 21,000. Okay, this too is in 20,000. Now we are comparing the rest of the three. So this is 2300. Obviously this is the third one because these two are 22 and 22. Let's compare the next number. It is 0 and it is 5. So obviously this is the smallest one, and this comes as the second. Now you can read it. 2200 is the first one. 2250 is the second one. 2300 is the third number, and 21,000 is the largest one. But we write down the numbers in the same. So the first one is 220 centimeters. The second one is 2/4 meters. The third one is 2300 millimeters. And the fourth one is 0.021 kilometers. Alright. Now this question is also of 2 marks. We have to change the fractions into decimal to compare it. The first one is arrange these numbers in order starting with the smallest. So we have to start with the smallest number. So the first is 3/4. We already discussed that 3/4 is 0.75. So that is 0.75, and it is 0 and it's -1. The trick is that the higher digit with the decimal number will give you the smaller value. Remember that -2 is smaller than -1. Remember. However, you know that 1 in the positive 1 is the smaller number, but if it is -2, then it is less than -1. Remember this. Okay. So we'll also arrange the question in the same way. Higher the digit with the negative, they will give you the negative digit, will give you the smaller value. Now it is -17/20. So we are going to change this 17/20. Okay. So this is 17/20. 17/20. 0.170. You know the 2 times table. 2 times 8 is 16. So 20 times 8 is 160. 10 numbers are remaining. You can put 1 0 by yourself. 2 times 5 is 10. So 20 times 5 is like this. So minus 0.85. Don't forget to put the minus sign. The next thing is -4/5. -4/5. 4/5. 0.5 times 8 is 40. 40. Finished. So this is minus 0.8. If you just compare in 2 digits, so that is minus 0.80, means 80. I'm putting it here, then we can easily compare it. Okay, first compare the negative numbers. So the 3 are the negative numbers. Okay, so -1 is the smallest number because they are in 0 point. -1 is the smallest number. The digit is bigger, the value is smaller. Now we are comparing minus 0.85 and minus 0.80. 85 and 80. 85 is the bigger digit but has a smaller value. So that's why you are writing down, this is the first we are comparing, this is the first one, and this will be the second one, and obviously this is the third one. Now the next one will be 0.75 and 0 is there. So obviously 0, they both, 0 has no sign, so that is coming fourth place and it is coming at the fifth place. Like for example, if you just check the number line and it is 1, 0.75 is coming after 0 because that's why it's bigger, and all the negative numbers are coming here. Okay, so you can understand the position of the numbers like this. Okay, so the first number is minus 1, the second number is minus 17 over 20, the third number is minus 4 over 5, the fourth number is 0, and the fifth number is 3/4. You can place these negative numbers also there to just check which one is bigger and which one is smaller. Okay, all right. Now because you know that minus 0.8 is coming here before minus 1, so these minus 0.8 and minus 0.85, they are bigger value than minus 1. Okay, I hope you understood. We are going to the next question. The next question is also has just 1 mark. Write these lengths in order of size starting with the shortest. So smallest value, ascending order they are asking you. Meter, centimeter, kilometer, millimeters. Alright, the numbers are like this. I can change into centimeters or in millimeters also. You can do it. So let's do it in centimeter this time, because 500 millimeter easily, if I divide, it will become in 50 centimeters. I'm again writing down kilometers is the biggest one, into meters, multiply by 1000, meters into centimeters, multiply by 100, and centimeters into millimeters, you multiply by 10. Okay, like in kilometers into meters, all together you multiply by 1 million. Okay, now this time I'm going to do it into centimeters. Okay, 500 meters multiply by 100 to get it into centimeters. So that will become it will become 50,000 centimeters. So 50,000 centimeters. 5 centimeters. Why did I do it? Otherwise 5 will come as 0.5 millimeters. That's why I chose this to change it into keep all the numbers into centimeters. 50 kilometers, kilometers to centimeters multiply by that is 10,000. Okay, 3 zeros and 2 zeros more, so the 5 zeros we are multiplying. So that is 50 kilometers into centimeters. So you multiply by 100 to get it into meters, and then 2 more, that is 1000 to get it into meters, and then 2 more zeros to get it into centimeters. I told you how, this 1000 and this 10,000. Okay, so this is becoming, no, 10,000 is 100,000, so that will become 5 million. 1 2 3 and then 1 2 3, because 5 zeros are there, 1 zero is there, so that is in centimeters. So 5 million centimeters. 500 divided by 10, that will be 500 divided by 10 millimeters will convert it into centimeters, so that's why it is equals to 50 centimeters. Now we have changed all of them into ascending. We have changed all of them into 1 unit. Now we are going to change it into ascending order. So obviously 5 is the smallest number, so that is coming first place. The second place is 500 millimeters, that is 50 centimeters. Number 2, 5 and then 50, then 50,000, that is the third one, and then 5 million is the fourth one. So the first number is 5 centimeters, the second number is 500 millimeters, and the third one is 500 meters, and the fourth one is 50 kilometers. All right. Now this question, 1 mark question, 22%. So, okay, arrange these values in order of size starting with the smallest. 22%, 2 over 9 and 0.2. Okay, so this question comes first. This is 22% means 22% means 22 over 100, that is 0.22. Okay. 2 over 9, 2 over 9, 0. Okay, so this is 9 times 2 is 18, and again remaining 2, and you can put 0. So that is a recurring decimal, 0.222. So you can write down 3 digits because you are comparing with the same type of 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. So you need to have at least 3 digits to compare. 222, and this is 0.2. So comparing with 3 digits, what you do, you can put extra zeros there to make it 1 and 2. Now you can compare this. Okay, so we know that 200, it is like 200, it is like 220, it is like 222. So obviously this is coming as the first one, and the second one is 0.22. Okay, and the third one is this one. Okay, so you can write down, this is the first one is 0.2, and the second one is 22%, and the third one is 2 over 9. The next question we are going to do this one. Arrange the values in order starting with the smallest. 4 over 9, 2 over 5 and 44%. So again we have to change 2 fractions into decimals. This is 4 over 9. Okay, the first one, 0. You know that 9 times 4 is 36, and then again remaining 4. Okay, again a recurring decimal. So 4 and then 36, and then you will get the 0.444. So again, because this is 2 digits, so I'm going to do it for the comparison at least for decimal place, because 44% will be equals to 0.44. Let's try for 2 over 5. 5 times 4 is 20. So this is only 0.4. You can put 2 zeros by yourself, and then the last one is 44% means 0.44, because it is 44 over 100. Again I'm doing the same thing, just maintaining 3 digits, 0, 0 and then 1 0. Now you can, what do you do? This is 440, this is 400, this is the last one is 444. Obviously this is the first one, this is the second one, and this is the third one. So you can write down 2 over 5 as the first number, 44% is the second number, and 4 over 9 is the third number. So in this question we had the you had fractions also, and the number was also given in the percentage as well. So you just compare and write down all of them into decimals, and then arrange them into ascending order. Almost other questions you can see in this worksheet. I have already done it in the numbers, numbers questions or the numbers topic in the first series, first part of the numbers video. Okay, you can check it over there. For example, these evaluate and other questions, you can see the questions there. Okay, so this is the second part of the numbers which I'm going to do, and the next I'll do the HCF and LCM. Okay, this question is also of 1 mark. Arrange the fractions in orders beginning with the smallest. All three fractions. Okay, so you can just write them, all of them, into the same denominator, and you can also change them into fractions. It's up to you. Okay, as you can see in this question, that 4 over 5, we know that it is 0.8, and 3 upon 4 is 0.75, and 31 over 40 also you'll have to do. Or you can do like this, you can make them, all of them, as the denominator of 40. So it's up to you. You know the decimal division as well. We are continuously doing in this worksheet. Okay, so 4 times, if I'm going to do this 4 over 5 and 3 over 4, and I have to make the denominator 40. So 5 times 8 is 40, and 4 times 10 is 40. You can do like this as well, or you can you can divide also, even by the long division method if you can. 4 8s are 32. Divide by this is 5 8s are 40, and then this is 30 over 40. Okay, so this is 32 over 40, and this is 30 over 40, and this is 31 over 40. I'm again and again telling you, you can divide also, but here I found it's easier. So that's why you can also, by the practice, you can also realize what you have to do. Okay, so the least number is 30. You just compare the numerators now, because you have made the denominators equal. You know that when the denominators are equal, the higher the value of the numerator will give you the higher answer. Okay, so the first number will be equals to 3 over 4, obviously, because 30 is the smallest number, and then you will have 31 is the second number, and 32 is the largest number. Okay, so you can write down 3 over 4 as the smallest number, 31 over 40 comparatively bigger to 3 over 4, and the largest number is 4 over 5. This time again starting with the smallest, so you have the number 13 over 20, 0.7, 7 over 12, 0.64, and 5 over 8, and 2 marks questions. So we'll have to, because we'll have to do the working also. Alright, 2 marks questions. Don't write everything straight your answer. Please show all the working like I'm doing here. You need to do it, okay, for to get the full marks in the paper. Alright, so 13 over 20 is the first number. 13 over 20. 0 point, because 13 is smaller than 20, that's why we have to put a decimal and then put 0 over there. 2 times 6 is 12, 20 times 6 is 120, 10 is remaining. You can put 1 0 by yourself, 0.65. 2 times 5 is 10, so 20 times 5 is 100. So that's finished. So this is 0.65 is the answer for 13 over 20. Okay. All right. Now the next number is in this question is 0.7, which is already in decimals. Now I'm going to do 0.7 upon 12 here. So 7 over 12. 0 point, put a 0. 12 times 5 is 60. 60. Okay. Okay, now we have, now 10 is the remaining. I'm leaving here. If I need it, then I'll do this part afterwards. I'll do more division here. Because 0.5 I can see is the least number. Okay, so I'll do it if I need it. Okay, so 0.644 is the next number. Now do 5 over 8. Okay, so I'm doing 5 over 8 here. 8 times 6 is 48. 2 is the remainder. I have to do it because 0.65 is and 0.64 is also a number. So we'll have to, because the others are 0.6, we'll have to continue it. 0.6 and then put 0 over there, and 8 times 2 is 16, and then 4 is remaining, and put a 0. 8 times 5 is 40. 0.625. So we don't need to continue this because the 0.5 is the smallest one. Okay, so 0.5, you just compare the first digits, then go to the second, then go to the third. So if the first digit is after the decimal is smaller, so it is the smallest one, number 1. 0.7. 0.7 is the largest one because the first digit is the largest one. Okay, if I just do all of them into 2 digits, so I'll have, this is 0.65, 0.70, 0.50, 0.64, and 0.62. Okay, now you can easily compare them. All right, so 0.50, 50, and then you can see if it is 62 is the second one. Okay, and then it is like 64 is the third one, 1, 2, and 3, and then you can see 65 is the fourth one, and the fifth one is 70. All right, so it means you just check that you took 50, the smallest one, 50, then 62, then 64, then 65, and then 70. Okay, so I'm going to write them like if 50 is the first one, so this is the first one, 7 over 12. The second one is 5 over 8. Okay, the third one is 0.64, and the fourth one is 13 over 20, and the fifth one is 0.7. You can check here. This is the first one, 0.5. I kept the first one, and the second one, and the third one, and the fourth is this one, and the fifth is this one. I hope you understood how did we do it. Now I'm writing down all of them. This is the first one is 7 over 12, and then 5 over 8, and then 0.64, and then we have 13 over 20, and then 0.7. Okay, so in this question we had to do lots of calculations and then comparing also. That's why it's of 2 marks question. Now this one, write down values in order of size starting with the smallest. We know that 2 over 5 is 2 to the power, 5 is 32, and 5 square is 25. 2 to the power 5 means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, like this. 5 times you multiply the same number by itself. 5 square means 5 into 5 is 25. Cube root of 1000, you all know that 10 into 10 into 10, and the answer is 10. Okay, you know that it is 10 into 10 into 10. It 3 times the numbers are repeating in the cube root, then it will come out as just one number. Okay, and 27 to the any number to the power 0 is 1. So this is 32, this is 25, this is 10, and it is 1, starting with the smallest. So obviously this is the first one, 27 to the power 0, which is 1, and then 10, which is 2, and then 25 is 3, and 32 is the fourth one. So very easy and simple question. This is also of just 1 mark question. 27 to the power 0 cube root of 1005 square, and then 2 to the power 5 is 32, which is the largest one. In this question, either you can convert 9 over 25 and 7 over 20, it's up to you, or you can write down the same denominator as 100, which I can see here. So because 38 over 100 is 0.38. 9 over 20 and 4 over 40 over 100 is 0.4. If you don't understand, you can divide. I'll divide and also show it to you. Okay. 9 over 25. 9 of 25 times 4. 9 over 25. 36 over 100. And 7 over 20. 5 times is 100. 35 over 100. You can check in this question that all of the denominators are 100, so compare only numerator. 35, 40, 36 and 38, compare it. So 35 is the least one, which is 7 over 20. And then 35, after 35 comes 36, which is 9 over 25, which is the second one. And then comes 38. 0.38 is the third one, and 0.4 is the largest one. Okay, so you can write down like 7 over 20 and then 9 over 25, and then afterwards you can write down 0.38 and 0.4. For the same question, you can, if you don't remember that I can do like this, you can do 9 over 25 and 7 over 20. Okay, it's easy question. So 9, it takes time if you do like that. Okay, so 9 over 25, 25, I'm just doing it quickly. 25 times, like for example, if you do 25 times 1 is 25, 2 times is 50, 3 times is 75, 4 times is 100, 5 times is 125, and 6 times is 150. Okay, so put a 0 over there, and 3 is 75, 15 remaining. You can put a 0 over there, and 6 times is 150. It is becoming 0.36 and 0.38, 0.36, 9 over 25. This is 0.36, then 0.4, and then 7 over 20. If I do 7 over 20, it's also not difficult. So here I'm doing here 7 over 20, 0. 0 point. You put a 0 for after putting the decimals. 2 times 3 is 60, and then 10 remaining, put a 0, 0.35. 0.35. So you can see here as well, 0.35 is the smallest one, and then 0.36, then 0.38, then 0. So you get the same answer if you divide it also, or if you make the denominators equal and then compare the numerator. So you can do it, whatever you like easier. Okay. Let's see this question. Arrange the following in order, starting with the smallest, 74%. We know that 74% is 0.74 minus 0.7, 0.7. 3 upon 4 is 0.75. I'm not showing it to you because it's obvious, and I've done it in the other questions as well. So first compare the negative one. Okay, 0.70. This is, I can say that it is, I'm going to make it into the same 2 decimal places. Okay, now you can compare it easily with 2 decimal places. So this is negative minus 0.70 and minus 0.75. This is a bigger digit but have a smaller value. Okay, so you write down, this is the first one, the smallest one, this is the second one. Now go to the positive one. 70, 0.70 and 0.74. So 0.70 is smaller, it's positive, and it's negative, remember. They're negative and this is positive. And positive, the bigger the digit, the bigger value it is. So 70 is smaller, so you take the third one, and this is the fourth one. Okay, so that's why minus 3 upon 4 is the smallest one, minus 0.7, 0.7 and 74%. Write down the same numbers given in the question. Now this question, lots of calculations are there, and it's 2 marks question. 1/3 everybody knows at 0.333 recurring decimal it is, but I'm just showing it to you. 1/3, 0.3 3s are 9, and then again 1 3 3s are 9, and it's go on. So 0.333, I'm writing down 3 digits. Let's see how many we want. Okay, 15/40. 15/40 means point and then 0, and then 4 times 3 is 12, 120, because 4 4s is 16, 150 is less, so stop at 3. 4 times 3 is 12, 120, 30 remaining, and then put a 0 over there. 4 7s are 28, 28 to 80, and then you have again remaining 2, and then 20, and then you put a 0. 4 times 5 is 20, and then 200 finished. Then it is 0.375, and then 0.3, and then we are doing 9/31. So okay, now this one is 9/31 I'm doing here. Maybe we need more numbers. So this is 9/31. 9/31, 0. Okay, 31 times 2 is 62. Double the numbers. 0.2, obviously stop here, and then 8 and 2. Stop here because 0.2 is the smallest number as a first digit. Okay, so this is 0.2, 0.3, 0.3, 0.3, 0.3. So 0.2 is the first one. So 9/31 is the first one. 9/31. Now we are comparing all of them. So that 0.33, 0.30 make it. Now we are comparing 0.30, and then we are comparing 0.30 and 0.32, 0.33, 0.37. Okay, right? So this is 0.30, and then 0.32, and then 0.33, and then 0.37. We just make them in this order. So 0.30 is the second one, 0.32 is the third one, the fourth one is this, and the fifth number is 0.375. So okay, we numbered it. 9/31, and then we have this 0.3, and then 0.32, and then 1/3, and then last number is 15/40 here. So don't continue it because you found the first digit is smaller, so don't continue this. Okay. Alright, in this question 90, arrange the 5 numbers in order starting with the smallest. Negative and positive numbers are there. So first compare the negative numbers. 0.3 and minus 1.2. Minus 1 is a greater digit, but minus 1 will be smaller. So that is the first number, and it's the second number, because whenever you draw the number line 0 0 and then minus 1 come after, and minus 0.3, it's closer to the to 0, and minus 1 comes after that, so it is the bigger number. Now comparing the rest of the three numbers, obviously 0.00, and it is 0.2. So 0.0 will be coming after that, and 0.2 will be coming later, and 1.3 is the biggest number. Okay, so you are comparing all of them, one digit to one digit here. I'm explaining again the two negative numbers we have explained here. When comes 0.05, which is coming 0.05, and then 1, and then 0.1, and then 0.2, and then comes 1.3. So you can also draw a number line and check also. You can easily get it. 1 minus 1.2 minus 0.3, 0.05, 0.2, and 1.3 is the largest number. Okay, now this question, 2 marks question. No need to divide it because we can see the denominator. Show your working. Okay, it's given in the question. Now I can make it all of them by having a denominator 100. Okay, so 4 over 5 is the first number. So 4 over 5, if I'm 5 times, I can multiply by 20. Okay, why I'm doing it by this one, we can make it 50, this one we can make it 50, but this one obviously we cannot make it 50, and we have to make all of them 200. Okay, all right, so the first one is multiply by 20, so that is 80 over 100. That is 80 over 100. 9 over 10 multiply by 10, that is becoming 90 over 100. 90 over 100. 17 over 20 multiply by 5. Okay, 17 times 5 is 17 times 5. 5 sevens are 35. 5 is a 5, 6, 7, 8. 85. 85 over 100. 85 over 100. 21 over 25 times 4 equals to, that is equals to 4 2s are 4 1s are 4, 84 over 100. That is coming 84 over 100. And then 41 over 50 times 2, that is 82 over 100. 82 over 100. Now we made all of them the denominators equal. Now we are comparing the numerators. The first one is 80, and then 82, then 84, then 85, and then 90. 80, then 82, then 84, then 85, and the largest is 90. Okay, we just compare the numerator whenever the denominator, we make them equal. So that is 4 over 5 is the first one. The second one is 41 over 50. The third one is, 21 over 25. And then 17 over 20. And then 9 over 10 is the largest number. Now this question, write these values in order starting with the smallest. 1 over 30 is the first number. Okay, 1 over 30, and then 0.03, then 1 upon 10, then 5%, then 2 over 25. Okay, so 1 over 30, 0 point, then you have to put a 0 over there to put one more 0. 3 3s are 9, 90, and then 10, and then it means it's a recurring decimal. 0.33. 0.03. 1 over 10 is 0.1. 5 over 5% means 5 over 100 is 0.05. 2 over 25. 2 over 25. 2 over 25. 0.0. And now you put a 0 over there. 8 times is 200. Okay, so that is 0.08. Now we are comparing all of them. First of all, compare 0.00's numbers. Okay, 0.03, 0.05, 0.08, 0.0, and then compare the second digit. 3, 5, and 8. 3, 5, and 8. Now you have just two numbers remaining, 0.3 and 0.1. So obviously it is also 0.03. Okay, so that is, we are just looking at back again. It is 0.0333. So 0.03, if I compare these two, so I have to put a 0 over there. So 0.030 and 0.033. That's the first one. Is the second one. Okay. Now we have the third one is 0.05, and then it's fourth. And 0.1 is the largest number. So that is becoming, the first number is 0.03, then 1 over 30, then 5%, then 2 over 25, and then 1 upon 10 was the largest one. Now this is the last question I'm doing here. Write down these values starting with the smallest. 7 over 200, 4%, 3 upon 50, 0.03, 1 upon 20. Either you can divide the question or writing down the numbers in the same denominator. As you can see that it is in this question 200 is the denominator, so you can make all of the denominator as 200. Okay, 4% means 4 over 100. Sorry, yes, 4 over 100, and that is in the decimal it is 0.04 also. If I have to make a denominator, that will become 8 over 200. Three over 50. So we can multiply by 4. 3 4s are 12. 12 over 200. 12 upon 200. 0.03 means 3 over 100. Okay, then you can multiply by 2. 6 over 200. And 1 upon 20 means multiply by 10. 10 over 200. Now we can compare the numerators. We have 6, 8, 10, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so the first one is 0.03, the 6 over 200, and then we'll move to the 7. 7 over 200 is the second one, and the third one is 8 over 200, which is 0.04. And then we have the fourth number is 10 over 200, which is 1 upon 20, and the fifth one is this 3 over 50, which is 12 over 200. So that is it's equals to 0.03, 7 over 200, and then we have that is 4%, and this is 1 over 20, and this is 3 over 50. This question you can also change this 7 over 20 in the fractions into decimals. You can also do that, and 1 upon 20 also you can make it. You know that 1 upon 20 is 0.05, and 3 upon 50 it's also easy. If you want to do, you can do it and write down the numbers into decimals. All right, so I hope you understood the video. In this video, we did the numbers topic part 2, which was writing down the number in ascending order. Numbers part 1, in which I did the simplification of decimals and fractions, multiplication, addition, subtraction, and division. And now in the next video for the same topic, which is left the HCF and LCM questions, we'll do, and this topic will finish. So please subscribe the channel and get all the videos for the topic numbers and the series of non-calculators papers. Okay, like, share, and subscribe. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Take care.